hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What's going on, Entertainment? So I'm coming to y'all with another video. We're talking Baddies Midwest episode 9. So the episode picks off where it left off. We see Slim coming in, and y'all see Slim. The bitch was looking like Glenda. And that bitch Rollie was alphabet because she had Slim defying gravity. Now I know that I am free. Okay? And now I know not to run my mouth. I was like, damn, Rollie. She had her literally defying gravity, like all through swinging, okay? From the wicked storm, okay? Like literally this episode was a tribute to Wicked. Can't nobody tell me different. Like Rollie was Alphaba and Slim was Glenda, okay? Pale as Ariana. You couldn't tell me no different. Now she comes in there, she starts fighting with her. Y'all know this was not gonna go Slim's way. Like Slim literally fought her because she had no other choice. No other choice. She fought her at least 6 rounds. I'll say this, and Rollie won like all of them. I'll give Slim a half a round. The way she backed her into the wall, Slim wasn't doing that bad. She wasn't doing that bad. But she still won. I'm sorry. It's just like, you're not doing too much with Rollie. And Rollie said she been in the gym. I said, not Rollie in the gym. Oh, hell really has frozen over, okay? Alphaba not playing with you, Glenda. It's not the same no more. It's not the same Alphaba. It's another Alphaba, okay? The whole argument, right? So this is what I remember from the argument. I remember it was around the whole time when the whole Gretchen situation was going on, and people are bringing up the fact about can Gretchen say the N-word, and Rollie was like, I feel like she said she could say the N-word because Slim isn't even black because her dad not even fully black, and that's when Slim got mad because she like, why you talking about my dad? That's from what I remember. Okay, and that's when Slim got mad, and then before the show, I guess Midwest started filming, she started talking crap about Rollie, you know, say F your son, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's from what I remember. Okay, and my whole thing is Rollie did not have to bring up Slim in regards to defending that situation because you already don't like her, and now you're bringing up her dad who is not alive. Like the nigga not, at least your son alive. The nigga not alive. So you knew that was going to get on her nerves. Her and Slim were not the best of friends at the time. I don't even think they were cool when she said that. So you kind of knew what was going to come out of that. Do I think Slim was right talking about F your son? No. But do I think Rollie should have said and made that comparison? No. Because it was not needed. I feel like it wasn't needed. Like, you didn't have to use her as an example at all. You could have just said, yeah, I think Gretchen could say the N-word, and you didn't have to bring up Slim at all. That's just how I feel about the whole situation. Okay? And y'all talk about DT Bree bringing up Rollie's son. That Slim really brought up Rollie. She said, your son. You know how Cash was on best said, your mama. Your mama. Yeah, she did that. She said, your son. Like literally on camera multiple times and basically wished death upon him and some more-ish. So now that deserves an ass whooping. Not gonna take care of your son. There's a difference, okay? So what threw me though was Rollie saying that she had that Slim had a long pastrami punani. I'm like, whoa, that was very descriptive. Like you done seen her punani in action. Like how do you know how long it drips for and the fact that it's a long pastrami punani? Like that was very specific and that was very descriptive. So for her to know that about her vagine was a little bit disturbing to me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Also, Natalie, the whole time Natalie's just like, she's getting her whole life. She's just like, oh my God, Rollie, oh my God. Even though she's really enjoying it. Because if y'all don't remember, Slim really did try to jump Natalie or did jump her when her Rollie was fighting. And I kind of forgot about that. And now I remember why Rock was on Slim's ass at that reunion. Like all of that slipped my mind until we saw that little preview of that reunion, and then it all brought back those memories. That's why it was on Slim's ass, because she was trying to jump in the fight. Okay, so I'm not even mad at Natalie. Natalie had all rights to sort of sit there and kind of key at it, because you tried to jump me when I already slipped on the jacket and had to put Bengay on my back because I almost bust my ass. Natalie, we're never going to let you live down that jacket. You really did almost bust your ass. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not even mad at Natalie for that, because it was deserved. My whole thing is with Slim, though, I got one issue with you. It's the wig. The 313, you're going to have to give it up. Because, the blonde wig is crazy. 613, my bad. No. It made Slim look pale. That's why I say she's Glenda, because I was like, she really was giving Ariana. Slim's already a slim girl, so put in that blonde wig, just wash her face out. And she's already like light as it is. So it just made her just, whoo. And they're in the Midwest. So she's even going to be lighter, okay? All the bitch was missing was the crown and the sash. Like, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God. Okay? She walks off. Rollie just keep tapping. I'm talking about she's swinging her around. She's turned into a Swiffer sweeper. She just dusted her. Okay? Slim said she felt like she was fighting the Guardian. Bitch, you are. Rollie and the Guardian wear the same size, okay? They're not even two sizes from each other. They wear the same size. Rollie could wear the Guardian shirt and be okay. You feel me? So you were fighting the Guardian. You just didn't know. Child, Emma was trying so hard not to laugh. Her chin got wider. She was all... Chin went like both ways because she was trying so hard not to bust out laughing as Slim and Rollie fighting. Now, Rollie says she hates Slim during this argument. I don't think she does. I feel like that's pure cap. I feel like Rollie still deep down cares for her, but she just doesn't want to give Slim the liberty and satisfaction saying, I do miss you. I will also say that I don't think they should ever be friends again. It's too far gone. Y'all done talked about each other, mama. Y'all done talked to each other, daddy. Like, y'all can't even put it on the dead homie somewhere. Y'all got to put it on the dead daddy. Like, it's just like, no. The friendship not going to ever work out no more. It's just too much been said. It's too much been done. Okay? And it's like, if y'all become friends again, something going to happen that's going to trigger one of y'all, and y'all going to go attacking each other. Like wild hyenas. So it's just like, y'all just got to call it a truce and just call it a day. That friendship will never go back to how it was. It doesn't matter how much you cry, Slim. Okay, and that blonde wig, nothing's going to change, Glenda. Glenda! Also, Slim. I got to correct you real quick, Slim. Slim said in this episode that she feels like she was the only one that held it up the most when it comes to fighting Rollie. Jayla is in the room, bitch. DTB, right there. Stunner girl, she out there in the West. They put up a good fight against Rollie. I don't care what nobody say. You were not the best opponent against Rollie. The best is Jayla. Rollie even admitted it herself. So it's like, you tried what you could, Slim, but you're literally the size of like Rollie's thigh. So it's like you were only gonna do so much. Okay. So next we see Natalie and Rollie, Scotty, and Jayla, all the OGs, talking about like the day before, right? And Natalie is giving us her best Cruella de Vil. I'm like, is that Cruella? No, it was Natalie. But the only difference is she added a little sparkle in between the Cruella de Vil. You get what I'm saying? 101 Dalmatians. Baddies. Okay, so they start talking about the night before and how they feel like, you know, Akbar was nasty for spitting. Jayla said she did a hawk to her, okay, and she spit it near them, and Rollie was upset because she felt like it was inconsiderate because she was spitting in their direction, which that is pretty nasty. I still don't think the whole situation calls for spit to be thrown at, because Akbar, people have said worse to you. Okay? Than just sneaking you. People have said a lot worse. So that spit was a little like, that was extreme. So then they get on the topic of Slim. So Rollie basically says the only thing she said was that her dad was not black. It's not what you said, Rollie. It's how you said it. I remember it was very like, it was shady. It was shady. I remember that vividly. It was pretty shady what she said, but what Slim did, y'all know Slim. Slim reacts like a crackhead. She takes it to hell. So Slim was no saint either. But it was shady the way she said it. So I don't like how Rollie was trying to make it seem like it was just so simple and it was so light, because it wasn't. It wasn't that light. So I see why Slim got a little irritated. But Slim, you saying all that is kind of crazy, because what the son do to you, bitch? Okay. So she starts talking about how she doesn't want Slim to stay, and even if she apologizes out of her butthole, she's not gonna take it. You know what that reminded me of? I remember on Mob Wives, Karen from Mob Wives, she was talking about Drita. She said, Drita can lick my pussy in the back of a Macy's, and I still won't fuck with her. I was like, that's what it reminded me of, because that was so specific. Talking about if she apologizes out of her booty hole. Okay, and Karen said she could eat my punani in the back of a Macy's, and I'm still not going to accept her apology. They talk about, how Slim, like how everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black, and y'all know our royal justice fighter Jayla really had a good point to make about this. Is basically everybody wants to be black until it's time to be black, and I'm 100% believer in that, because it's so true. Everybody wants to be down with the crew. Everybody wants to say the N-word until police is involved, until law is involved, until crime is involved, until, it's time you might get trouble, but then you're not black no more, Jaden. Gretchen. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, I'm not black, okay? Jaden probably turns into a whole white woman if she's ever in trouble with the police. I'm like, what? Sir? You know what I'm saying? My name is Jaden. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, I do believe in that. Okay. Now, Natalie thought that Slim thought in her mind that she was going to try to save the fight, but she was just sitting there. She said, you know what? I wasn't even going to not save the fight. I was going to instigate the fight too. Okay. Because that's basically her lick back from her slipping on that jacket and almost getting jumped. Okay. Natalie announces they're going to have a Baddies barbecue. They're always making up these events as setups for them to squabble. Just say, okay, our next scene, we're going to fight. You know what I'm saying? Just tell the truth. Don't try to disguise it as some prim and proper, fun, classy event, because it's not. Y'all gonna squabble. The fuck? Talking about y'all finna do a Baddies barbecue with s'mores and marshmallows. Bitch, this ain't Survivor, okay? This ain't the sanctuary where they meet and eat. Y'all gonna squabble. So Lex, Pretty P, Jasmine, and Summer are all sitting down and having a conversation. And Summer is just so annoying to me now. She's just like, so Jasmine, well, we need to talk about when the next time we gonna fight. Do you want to keep fighting or what we doing? Like, what's up? And I'm just like, oh my God, how much time you gonna fight that girl? Because it's like you low-key bullying her at this point. And y'all know I hate that word, but you low-key bullying her. Because it's like, what y'all even fighting about at this point? You literally have no reason to keep fighting this girl, but you just want to keep fighting her. Jasmine apparently is sick, so she's like, I'm sick of fighting you. How much time you want to fight? 10, 12 times? Shoot, my bones is getting brittle. I'm sick of fighting you. Okay, some over there giggling and laughing. Like, some of the type of bitch, you got to tase that hoe. Like, you just can't fight her all the time. You just got to tase her. They bring up the whole Akbar situation. A lot of the girls feel like, Akbar isn't humble because they explain, Jasmine explains what happened in regards to, Akbar talking about, I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Okay. The only professional that we acknowledge over here is Shangela Laquifa Wadley. Okay. AKA Shangela from RuPaul's Drag Race. That's the only professional we know. We're not about no Akbar V. Okay. That is the true professional. Anyways, I do agree though. I feel like she isn't humble enough to be on this show. She feels like she's better than, and you can't be better than the show that you're on. I'm sorry. That's like going on Not As TV and be like, oh, these broke at hoes. Like, you're on a show with the broke hoes. That's why I don't do Not As TV. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's hypocritical of you to do that. You can't go on a show and act like you're like up tier. Because if you're that well off and so, grand and a big performer, you wouldn't even be on Baddies. Clearly, you need it. Okay? So next thing you know, Tinker walking, she like, Tinker always does a loud in. You will hear Tinker before you see the bitch. Like, I swear to God, you're going to hear the bitch coming before you even look in your peripheral and see her. You're just going to hear the voice. She, yeah, Baddie, you cannot get in. Like, you're just going to hear her coming, right? So she comes in. She starts kind of instigating, asking the girls what's up. And she like, Pretty P, you want to fight with me? Because I think I hurt you. What you going to do? So then Pretty Peel's like, I want my ones with Diamond because every time I fight you, Diamond wants to jump in. By the way, Pretty P, okay, you are Yummy Pay's replacement. You feel me? Because now you're switching wigs, and this wig I like. Okay, it has density, it has volume, it has length. Leave the bobs alone. Let my people go. Okay, I like this. It's giving kinky curly. Okay, and it makes you look younger. Like Jocelyn said, you look younger with that color. Okay, just a little bit. She do. So of course, Tinka, she feels the need. She has to tell her girl Diamond. I gotta tell my girl Diamond, right? So she gonna tell Diamond so that way Diamond can have a heads up before they could even squabble. By the way, this whole scene, Jasmine looked like Quasimodo. The girl was like, she was like 2 seconds from freaking sinking into her hoodie. Jasmine, you can tell, wants to go home at this point, and I don't blame the bitch. They're all the way in the Midwest. She's getting sick every 2 seconds, probably because of the weather. You know what I'm saying? She has to keep fighting this bitch summer. She's getting all her cheap pink fabric all over her every time she's fighting her. She's probably going to get her sick. You feel me? So she's over it. Jasmine gives you more love hip hop than Baddies. I will say that. Like, you should have contacted Mona so they could start a Detroit franchise or something. See, I just put you on game. Cash Doll could have been the lead of the show, just like Trina's the lead of Miami. I'm just saying, Jasmine, put it together. So the next thing we see, Biggie is checking the hell out of Jaden. I'm sorry, but like, this whole series has made me look at Jaden completely different. I thought she was a little bit tougher than what I'm seeing. I'm like, whoa. This is the same girl who I remember that old video of her talking about how she put up on Rock. She like, so you feel me? I put up on Rock because she a weak ass bitch. She wanted attention because she flaw. She messed with my nigga. Like, when she was popping it. Where's that Jaden? Because she's gone. It's like, oh, the way Biggie was checking her, I'm like, you really gonna let Biggie just check you like that? But I'm not even mad at it because that's what Jaden gets. You put your mouth and you inserted yourself in a situation that had nothing to do with you, and now Biggie on your ass. And to be honest, she really sunning you. To be honest, because Biggie was mad because apparently Jaden was able to bring her glam. I told y'all, Blueface's connection with Zeus gives Jaden a level of seniority, and she hasn't even been a senior. The bitch is still a freshman. Not even a freshman, an 8th grader. You know what I'm saying? But because of that Blueface connection, she has seniority. So apparently she was able to bring her glam. While Biggie said, bro, I had to go 40 minutes away, bro, just to get my glam done. And this bitch got her glam in the kitchen, just sitting, bro. Ask permission next time, though. Ask for permission, bitch. And I need to smoke. She had her cigs yet. The bitch just like, she need to smoke them cigs, or else she gonna be on edge. Okay, Jay's like, go smoke it. Get out. And I'm like, and this is the same person y'all tried to convince me that could even stand next to Rock in the fisticuffs. Y'all is crazy. Rock would eat the bones and spit it out. I was just shocked at that scene because I'm like, wow, like you really let Biggie say you like this? I don't know. That was just crazy to me. So we see Biggie go outside. Tinka kind of hurries her out the scene because if they let the scene go longer, Biggie looked like she was gonna hop on Jaden. I'm like, damn, Jaden. Anyways, they all go outside. Is Biggie, Diamond, Tinka, Erica. I said Erica, Ivory. They're all sitting outside. Tasiki's there also, and they're talking about what are the next squabbles. And apparently they tell Diamond that Pretty P wants to fight her, and Diamond's just like, that bitch needs to go on the next show. She's a snuffleupagus on Sesame Street, bitch. Y'all can stop playing with Pretty P. I'm sorry, but Pretty P to me, she has stood on business. She has at least attempted to change the looks and the wigs. Okay? And she's the talk of the town. You know what I'm saying? Shirley Caesar has nothing on her. Like, but on a serious note, I just feel like the girls at this point are picking on her. And I don't see why. Because for the most part, she's holding her weight on this show. I'm just saying. She's holding her weight on this show. There's not much to really be said about her. Now, Animac FaceTimes them. Apparently, the weather all got them sick or whatever. And then we see the next scene, y'all. Jayla's so fake. This Jayla, hi Slim. How you doing today, baby? Well, I brought you here because I feel like you and Rollie need to really talk it out. Because I feel like for the both of you guys, it would just be a healing process. Jayla know damn well you don't like Slim. Jayla funny. She know damn well the back of her box. She's like, bitch, I don't like you, but hi. That's why you got your ass beat yesterday. Like, you feel me? Like, Jayla funny. And then Slim is in this Defying Gravity wig. Defying Gravity! Okay? I just wanted Slim to say one good time that lyric. I hope you're happy. I wanted her to say that so bad to Rollie. Be like, I hope you're happy. Just one good time. You get what I'm saying? Cause it's like that blonde wig is just Glenda in her out. You feel me? Rollie took the wig. I don't know if they gave it back to her, but that looked like a similar type of wig. So I don't know if she put it back on or she had another blonde wig in the chamber and then just put it on and it just washed her face out. You know what I'm saying? Slim just looked pale. So she starts to get emotional. And she's like, I look up to her. Like that's the type of woman I want to be. Like I look up to Rollie. Like, I just want the apology to be as public as the disrespect. And it's like, I don't know. Like I really love Rollie. Like it's just crazy to me. Slim is the type of girl that scares me. Her emotions are like everywhere. I remember seeing her at the Baddies Caribbean auditions in person. I'm glad Natalie said what she said in that scene because it did give crackheadish. I'm sorry, allegedly. It did. It gave like Fiend looking for the next bag. You know how Johnson said, bitch, I'll drop you like a bad bag of dope. It looked like she dropped the bag of dope. I swear to God, allegedly. Like she was just like erratic. And she was like, and I was like, oh my God. So I'm glad Natalie asked her that because that's something I've always wondered. I do think though that Rollie and Slim do care about each other more than they're trying to put off to the cameras. I feel like it's a little bit of cap in their behavior towards each other because if all the cameras were down and the lights was, away, they would probably have a conversation. I will say that. Okay. Rollie comes down. I told y'all, looking like Alphaba. Okay. Black on, the broom tucked in the back. She might have hit Slim over the head with it if she got too slick at the mouth. Okay. So she sits down and then she's just like, so I don't even know why we even sitting here with it. Right. Slim apologized a little bit. She's like, I don't care about your apology. When Rollie gets mad, when she talks with an emphasis. And it's a hard emphasis. Okay. I don't give a what you doing. You could never be like me. Okay. I don't care if you suck how many. I don't care if you eat how many. You can never be like me. And that's why I'm done with you. I was like, she do one of those. So it's like it's a different level of hurt that Slim was probably feeling on the inside. She let Slim have it. And then Slim sort of tries to apologize to Natalie. She's like, Natalie, I'm so sorry for jumping and stuff like that. I should never done that. Rollie just like, my sisters would never did that. They would have never jumped in for me. And I'm like, I don't know about that, Rollie. I call a bit of capping that. You're only saying that because Nat's right in front of you. And you're not trying to piss off the boss. Which I ain't mad at it, but it's sort of like, don't act like your sisters wouldn't ride for you. Especially at that time, because you was beefing with Natalie very deeply. You were one of the first people to let us know that Natalie was over there enjoying some Curtis. You know what I'm saying? Getting some of that Kurt D. You were one of the first people to let us know. So it's sort of like y'all was beefing hard. Slim shouldn't have jumped in, don't get me wrong, but I'm saying your sisters wouldn't have jumped in because I feel like the time when it came, they would have ride at sunset for your ass. Okay? But Natalie the boss, so she can't be touched. You feel me? But I'm glad Rollie caught Slim T because I do remember her at the auditions talking crap about wanting to fight Natalie. So don't be getting in her face acting like you never said that because you did say that. You did say that. You did say that. You did say that. So that's the one part I will say Rollie kind of gagged her on because the cap was on your head. Okay? Well, a blonde cap was on your head. Oh, not a good one. Y'all, but Slim, you just got in Natalie's good graces somewhat. But then you turn around in confessionals and said, Natalie gonna talk about she had really bad. But guess what? How long is that gonna last before she turn around and whoop your ass again? Now Natalie's not gonna like you again. You see how that works? That one confessional is gonna make Natalie give Rollie a call and say, that bitch was still talking shit in that confessionals. You know, at that reunion, I want you to get her. Okay? That's gonna be her last time appearing on motherfucking Baddies talking about me. Yeah. The queen. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know Natalie made that call to Rollie already. So it's like, it's over for you, Slim. You should have said that, even though it's true. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because it's only a matter of time before Natalie and Rollie fall out again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you ain't lying. It's just you gotta play a little bit smarter, Slim. Natalie ends up asking Slim, like, I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes your behavior, Slim, it's like a little erratic. Like when you're yelling outside about me, like, are you on any sort of substances, narcotics? Do you sniff? Like, Natalie gave us one of those. Slim said none whatsoever. I have a hard time believing that. I'm sorry. I have a hard time believing that. That's my opinion. Okay? I just have a very hard time believing that, and I'll call a little bit of cap on it because it's sort of like Slim is very erratic with how she acts, and it's the level and the anger and the vitriol that exudes on her when she's angry. It's the next level type. She ends up sort of hugging it out with Natalie, and Natalie said it's up to Rollie if she stays or not. Which, here's how I feel about that. I don't feel like it's fair because it's not like Rollie has a producer's credit yet. Does she? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't be reading the credits. Does Rollie have a producer's credit? Because if so, it shouldn't be up to her. It should be up to you, Natalie. And Natalie, another thing. Please don't act like you fired Slim. Because best believe if the pepper wanted Slim back, she would have came back. He just didn't find her necessary to come back. So don't say she was fired because of you. Like, please. Please. Slim, by the way, thinks that she won 2 rounds out of the fights. Rollie must have knocked someone in your head, Slim, because for you to think that's the case is a little bit delusional. You may have got, I'm telling you, Slim got half of a round. When she got her against that wall and she was swinging for dear life, she was getting them hits in on Rollie. But for you to say 2 rounds, 2 full rounds, is a little bit delusional. Because she had you swinging in the air. Like, oh, no. So, no. But it's a good try for you thinking that. Jayla had to gather her hands and read her a Psalms book about being delusional and having faith because, Slim was a little bit out there for thinking something like that. That was funny with Jayla. She said, let me grab your hands, baby. So the girls joined the Survivor bonfire. We're back to Survivor. This is season 2. First season of Survivor Baddies was at the Caribbean when they fought by the fire. Now they're fighting at about a bonfire. Okay. So they start to talk about Slim and if they think she should stay now. Most of the girls are saying she needs to go because she's disrespectful with talking about Rollie's son. And they feel like she's gonna be boring. And next thing you know, there goes Summer. You know who else who I think is boring too? This bitch Jasmine. And she the reason why we got stuck in the mud. Okay. She is a point out Jasmine. That poor Jasmine must be so sick of that girl. She goes, I'm not boring, bitch. I'm not boring. So they all start arguing and calling each other out about who's boring and who's not. Scotty is like, no, I don't think Jasmine boring. I think that Emma is boring. My bad. Summer didn't say pretty Jasmine was boring. She said Emma. She said that Emma is boring. She calls out Emma and says that Emma is boring. And it also says that Pretty Pete and Jasmine are boring as well. So I wasn't wrong how I said it. It's just the first person she called out was Emma. Okay. And then that's when Scotty sort of jumps in and feels as if that Emma needs to go home because she's boring after she called her boring too. That bitch Scotty said, you might as well jump in the fire and make us all happy. That bitch Scotty turned evil when she mad. I wonder what she says to the fire. She probably be threatening Zeus and hanging Zeus over his head like, I'll expose us, bitch ass nigga, quit playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that bitch turns evil, Kanita. They start going back and forth. Jasmine is basically like, I'm not boring. The loudest one is usually the most weakest one. Jasmine, to me, it's like, I like her. I just don't think the show's the right fit for her. Not because she's boring. It's because I feel like she's a little bit more elevated. To me, she's more elevated than an Akbar. Not in regards to music, but just in her personality. Like, I could see her on Love Hip Hop 100%. Okay? Now, Dolly feels like Emma needs to go and she's so boring because anytime she walking past the house, it be music. And then next thing you know, she using the bathroom and it's music. Next thing you know, she cleaning up the house is music. You walk past her, it's music. Okay, Dolly turned into Glorilla and Scrappy mixed together because everything was music. Okay, bitch, you gonna become a soundbite come tomorrow morning. Give it about like 7 in the morning. It's gonna be a TikTok sound of music. They start asking the girls around who y'all think should go home. I don't know why all the new girls are at stake to go home. In my opinion, the people that could go home are Jaden or Akbar. That's just how I feel. I feel like Akbar isn't around the girls from what it looks like enough, and she doesn't look like she's made any deep relationships with any of the girls. Apparently, she's very cool with Jayla before the show, but it doesn't look like she's developed any new relationships or gotten to know any of the girls. And to me, Jada is not a baddie because she let Biggie punk her. Out of everybody, Biggie, the one y'all called her weakest, you let her punk you about like 2 times already. You're supposed to be a crip. Let me stop. You feel me? Like, those are the 2 I feel like could go on. Now, they start going around seeing who needs to go home, asking the girls who need to go home. Ivory made a good point. Jasmine, she feels like she knows everybody that be with her, but they don't feel like they know her. Because Jasmine gives me the type, like, y'all know she's friends with Cash Doll and like some celebrity friends. She gives me the type that like makes you know that. So that way she can seem more important in your eyes instead of you getting to know her as a person. So I see where Ivory was coming when she said that. Next, you know, they start calling Pretty P out. Dolly starts calling Pretty P out. I don't know why they got so much against Pretty P because she really don't be doing nothing. But I guess because she's smaller, they see her as an easy target. But the bitch, I told y'all, she's like my dog, Chocolate. She don't back down. You feel me? So Pretty P starts to get feisty. She take off her jacket. She like, who want that fade? Who want that fade? Who want that fade? Okay, and the episode sort of ends off there. The way she was fighting Dolly next episode, oh my God. She was like, she was just going. You can't tell me Nathaniel about Pretty P now. I'm glad Rollie made them step away from that fire pit because, like, we go a little bit too far with this. Let one of them baddies burn. That would have been really bad. Okay. Let me know what y'all think about this episode. Who y'all want to go home next? And are y'all team Rollie or y'all team Slim? Okay. Leave your comments down below and we're out, babies.
No personal.